Hey there, English learners. Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel today. I know you could go lots of other places and listen to English and get some English lessons, but you stopped here. So thanks a lot. Today I've got some more phrasal verbs for you. It is hard to believe how many phrasal verbs start with the word order, but there are at least 4 of them. I've got 4 of them for you today, plus some other ones, and I'm glad you joined me. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Phil. I live in the Czech Republic. I work here at Mayak, and I've been teaching English for over 15 years, and I'm glad you stopped by today, and let's learn some phrasal verbs. Order around. Order around. It means to tell someone what to do, but do it in a very bossy or unpleasant kind of way. In America, we'd probably say, that person is so bossy. They're so bossy. They're ordering people around. So some sentences. You can't just come in here and start ordering everyone around. You can't just come in here and start ordering everyone around. Like there's a new person that maybe has joined your team, and suddenly they're new, but they're telling everybody what to do. It's very unpleasant. And somebody says, you can't do that. Or, it was obvious that he was used to ordering everyone around. It was obvious that he was used to ordering everyone around. So you see, we put the object in the middle. We have order around, but we put order everyone around, or order people around. We put that right in the middle of the phrasal verb. So order in. You order food from a restaurant and you have it delivered to your home. I think I'll just stay home tonight and order in pizza and watch a movie. I think I'll just stay home tonight, order in pizza, and watch a movie. Order out for. Order out for. So this one is almost the same as order in. The only difference would be that this food that you order from a restaurant, if you order out for pizza, it might mean that you would go to the restaurant to pick up the food and bring it back to your home or your office. Whereas order in, you would have it delivered to your home almost 100%. Order out for means often that you'll go to the place and bring it back, but not necessarily. I think these two could be used interchangeably a bit. But the order out, we do want to use the other word for. Order out for. So I think I'll just order out for Chinese tonight for supper. I think I'll just order out for Chinese tonight. And now we have order up. Order up. So many words with order today. The connotation here would be you order it up to your hotel room. This is something we'd use often with room service. If you're in a hotel room, you want to order some food from the hotel's restaurant, you order that food and they will bring it up to you. We ordered up some food like 30 minutes ago, but it still hasn't come yet. We ordered up some food about 30 minutes ago, but it still hasn't come yet. So it means the food would come up to your room when the hotel restaurant is ready. A different way to use this phrasal verb, more of an exclamation, not a phrasal verb in a sentence, would be at a restaurant, maybe more like a diner, where the cook is fixing some food. I don't know, I imagine in my head like hamburger and fries, and the servers are outside, more close to the customers, and the cook has the food ready. He's prepared the burger and the fries and everything. He puts it on the counter and he yells, "Order up!" And so that tells the server the food is ready, and they will take the food out to the customer. So the cook will often say, "Order up!" and that tells you the food's ready. So you might hear this in movies or somewhere else, somewhere in pop culture, but it happens a lot in society and restaurants, maybe more like diners. Owe to. Owe to. So we use this phrase to talk about something that happened as a result of something else. Something that happened as a result of another thing. Owe to. We owe the fall in our sales to the general drop in tourism this year. We owe the fall of our sales to the general drop in tourism this year. So we owe, to. We could also use the continuous form, owing to, owing to. The football game was canceled owing to a lack of sponsors. The football game was canceled owing to a lack of sponsors. Our next one is own up to, own up to. Now let's do a little pronunciation practice. First we had O, now we have own. Do you hear the difference? O, own. O, own. There's just a slight n that stops the end of my own word. O, own. So own up to is simply to admit you're responsible for something that was bad or wrong. To admit your responsibility for something that was bad or wrong. Own up to. I'm still waiting for somebody to own up to breaking my shelf. I'm still waiting for somebody to own up to breaking my shelf. Why don't you just own up to it and hope she forgives you? Why don't you just own up to it and hope she forgives you? So we notice in these examples that the object afterwards needs to be a noun. Own up to breaking, gerund, right? It turns into a noun, breaking my shelf, or own up to it, or own up to the problem. We need to have a thing that somebody owns up to. Own up to it, own up to the problem, own up to breaking the shelf. Object to, to be opposed to an idea. We often hear part of this phrasal verb in a courtroom setting. Maybe you've seen it in movies where one side says something and the lawyer from the other side very much disagrees. They are opposed to that statement that was made, that it's untrue in some way. So the lawyer will stand up and say, I object, I object. And if the sentence were longer, they would say, I object to what they said. I object to that. And so with this in mind, we do often use it in more formal settings, but they're not settings that you wouldn't find in your life. So you might come across this in different situations, but it is a bit more formal. The workers objected to the salary cut. The workers objected to the salary cut. So obviously the workers were against the salary cut. Some politicians object to the new law. Some politicians object to the new law. So offer up, offer up. You can say offer up means like to give thanks to God. This is one situation where we'd use it. Or also a way that says that you provide something really, really great. You offer and provide something really, really great. So to offer up. We are offering up great deals to our VIP members this weekend. We're offering up great deals to our VIP members this weekend. So he has not really offered up a good explanation for what really happened. He hasn't offered up a good explanation for what happened. Or in a situation with your friends, I'm not here to offer up excuses. I just need to say I'm sorry. I'm not here to offer up excuses. I'm sorry. I've said before that I'm a Christian. I follow Jesus, and I regularly offer up thanks and praise to God. It simply means I pray, I talk to Jesus, and I thank him for being in my life and what he has done for me, what he has given, and who he is. And so I offer up my thanks. I offer up my praise to God for this. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this has brought some hope and help on your English journey. And again, so thankful that you stopped by today, and hope to see you next time. Have a good one.